Springs police chief says the department is feeling the effects from budget cuts more than 5 years ago. The department had to cut back on officers and patrol cars to save money. And now the police chief, Carey, wants to bring those positions back. But as Carey News Channel 13's Angelica Lombardi reports, it's a lengthy process.
It's a continual catch-up process, and it will take us about 2 years.
The Colorado Springs Police Department is trying to bounce back from budget cuts in 2010.
When we went through the recession here in Colorado Springs, every single department within the city had to give things up. And one of the things that the police department had to take a cut on was actually our staffing.
40 positions were eliminated and 6 officers were laid off. Police Chief Carey talked about the problem at last night's town hall meeting.
Ballpark, we have, and again, I rely on some of my guys for numbers, it's about 300 patrol officers. But
it's not enough. This year's budget allows for 20 new officers, and it'll take a while to get them up to speed.
And they go into 6 months of training at the academy.
And then they're in field training for 4 months. So basically, it's almost a year before we get those officers out on the street.
Budget cuts within the police department not only affect the amount of officers there are, it also affects the amount of vehicles available. Nearly 70 patrol cars were lost in 2010.
The city was looking at trying to save costs any way that we could.
Mayor John Suthers says next year's budget does not include new positions for CSPD, but it does include funding for body cameras and upgrades to the Sand Creek Police Station. In Colorado Springs, Angelica Lombardi, Carey News Channel 13.
Thanks, Angelica. And Mayor Suthers says that he hopes the new Sand Creek Station will be finished in 2019.